What's up guys? I'm hosting my first photography meetup. Let's go. Just a few years ago, I bought my very first camera and I attended my very first photography meetup the same day. 3 years later, I feel like I've come full circle because I'm co-hosting a photography meetup with the exact same guy that taught me that first day of shooting. His name is Thompson. I'll link him below. But yeah, I will be showing you footage from the meetup along with giving you 5 tips on how to get better at photography if you're a beginner just barely starting out like I was. Let's go. Tip number 1, buy an actual camera. I know it's tempting to shoot photos and video with cell phones nowadays, especially with how good the new iPhone Pro is. But it's really helpful if you buy a camera, no matter how cheap you go. Get a camera, something like this, where it teaches you to be more deliberate about what you're shooting and how to learn basic camera functions, such as ISO, shutter speed, and aperture. These are things you simply don't think about if you're using a cell phone to create content. So yeah, tip number 1, get a camera.
Still so lost, scared to find reasons to not be without you. Wish I could have my head in the clouds.
Tip number 2, shoot alongside photographers that are better than yourself. I can't even tell you how much I've learned by shooting alongside professional photographers. I'm a firm believer that if you surround yourself with excellence, you'll naturally get better yourself. For example, one of the simplest tips I've learned in the very beginning is when you're shooting photography, a lot of times as a beginner you want to shoot like this, but you never think that you can also shoot like this. Tip number 3, attend photography meetups. That's the video clips I'm shown throughout this video is from the meetup today. It's really good to attend these meetups because you meet professional photographers that I talk about in tip number 2 that you can shoot alongside with, get better with. And you also meet models that you could collab with in the future and create content. It's just a good way to get out there, meet new people, get creative. A lot of times you even go to locations that you may not have access to on your own. Tip number 4, take a class. No matter what city you live in, there's most likely a local camera store. Here in Sacramento, I like Mike's Camera. And at these camera stores, they offer all ranges of classes, from basic photography to videography to photo editing.
Came out looking to throw me around, but I'll be holding on forever. If only this time you would have to burn me down. I crumble deep into the feeling.
Tip number 5, shoot often and shoot daily. Just like a sport, the more you do it, the better you get. Practice makes perfect. And when you shoot daily, it makes you visualize the world around you differently. I know with myself, the more I shoot photography, the more I see potential pictures everywhere I look in my daily life. These were my 5 photography tips that I think will make any beginner better because I've utilized them myself these past few years. Let me know in the comments below what videos you want to see me make in the future. My goal is 1 new video per week this year in 2020. Also make sure you like and subscribe. It helps my channel. Follow me on Instagram. I'll make sure to keep you updated when the next photography meetups are. I know Thompson and Goodink throw them almost weekly once the weather gets nicer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.